There was a time in my life when I believed that being busy meant being successful, and being successful meant being happy. I used to wake up chasing tasks, deadlines, expectations, always running, always thinking that peace was waiting just one achievement away. But strangely, the more I achieved, the more distant peace felt. Let me tell you a small story that changed the way I see everything. Years ago, I met an old man while waiting at a train station. He wasn't in a rush like everyone else. He was simply sitting, watching people pass by, calm, as if time didn't own him. Curious, I asked him, "Aren't you worried about missing your train?" He smiled and said something I never forgot. He said, "I used to chase trains my whole life. Jobs, money, approval. I caught many of them. But I also missed my life." That sentence stayed with me longer than the conversation itself, because I realized most of us are living exactly like that. We're so focused on arriving somewhere in the future that we forget we are already in the journey. We postpone joy, we delay rest, we ignore the present moment thinking, "Later, I will live properly." But life doesn't happen later. It only ever happens now. Another lesson came from a mistake I made in my own journey. I once spent months working on something I believed would define my success. I sacrificed sleep, ignored friends, and told myself it was temporary sacrifice for permanent success. But when I finally achieved it, the feeling lasted only a few days. Then life became normal again. That's when I understood something powerful. If your peace depends only on outcomes, you will always be restless, because outcomes keep changing. A meaningful life is not built on chasing constant highs, but on learning to stay grounded in ordinary moments. Let me share another simple story. I once knew a man who lost his job unexpectedly. For weeks, he was anxious, embarrassed, and confused. But something interesting happened after a while. He started waking up without alarms, spending time with his family, walking in the morning, reading books he had ignored for years. Months later, he told me something surprising. He said, "I thought I lost my job, but I think I had lost my life long before that, and only now I'm finding pieces of it again." That made me question everything I believed about control and security. We often think life is stable when everything is predictable. But sometimes, life only becomes visible when things fall apart, not because failure is good, but because silence returns when noise disappears. And in that silence, we finally hear ourselves again. Over time, I've learned that most suffering doesn't come from life itself, but from resistance to life. We resist change, we resist uncertainty, we resist letting go of what we cannot control. And in that resistance, we lose the very energy we need to move forward. But when we accept that everything, success, failure, relationships, time itself, is temporary, something softens inside us. We start living lighter. We start noticing small things again. The taste of morning tea, the sound of wind, a conversation without distraction. And slowly, life stops feeling like a race and starts feeling like a journey we are allowed to experience. If there is one thing I've learned through all these experiences, it is this: you don't need more time. You need more awareness of the time you already have. Because the truth is, most people are not lacking time. They are just not present in it. So if you're watching this, pause for a moment today. Not to plan the next step, not to fix everything, just to notice where you are, who you are with, and how rare this exact moment is. One day, you will realize that the life you were waiting for was already happening while you were busy waiting. And I hope when that realization comes, it brings peace, not regret. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because sometimes one small reminder at the right time can quietly change everything in your life, just like it would have changed mine when I was younger.